When you leave the American compound, they write down your license plate, you're on CCTV, they ask you when are you planning on coming back, and this pissed my dad off no end. He's like a free-thinking fucking libertarian Scotsman suddenly trying to earn a living for his family, being asked by not secret police, these are overt police, saying, where are you going? Why are you going there? What time are you coming home? He's like, yes master, sorry, yeah, absolutely. Anyway, we hand over our company ID, Saudi Aramco. Aramco stands for Arab American Oil Company. And that seemed to shut up the police a bit when we gave that over. So he was making phone calls, and my girlfriend at the time, her name's Aurélie, she's half French. Aurélie, you know, and she starts crying. So my natural instinct was this is going to go over, oh, Aurélie, it's okay. And bear in mind, I'm only 16 at the time, I'm in tears myself, and she's bawling her eyes out. So I go over and kind of say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. And the policeman slams the phone down, grabs me and drags me to the side of the room saying, you do not touch women, you like Playboy. He was really adamant that I liked Playboy, something about Hugh Hefner, he obviously, something, you know when I do these slightly passionate videos, people walking past going, whoa, who's this guy? And there's a friendly guy there, it was quite cool. Anyway, he made some phone calls with our company ID, and luckily he kind of deflated because there was not going to be any whipping. That's another thing he said. He's going to say, we get religious police, a punishment, whip. And I was like, fucking hell, for a kiss? For a kiss. Anyway, luckily the manager of the shopping mall was a Sudanese gentleman, a Muslim from Sudan, spoke perfect English, was educated in England. And he came over and he quickly kind of made a few angry comments to the security, the policemen. We got taken aside because he'd already known that our parents worked for the big fucking diplomatic company, might as well have been. And he took us into a small room and we calmed down. He gave us some tea, gave us some water, and he goes, look, I'm from Sudan, like, you know, I lived in London for a long time, like, just so you know, like, I don't think this is wrong, but for the local Saudi Arabians, this is a massive no-no. Don't ever, like, even look at each other in public. Anyway, he escorted us down to the company bus, the Saudi Aramco bus, and we got there just in time to meet our parents and go back to Ras Tanura to sign the little fucking form, entering the compound again, saying, yep, we've been shopping. And that was the last I heard of that. And the main reason why I'm sat here, can you hear those motorbikes? The main reason why I'm sat here at a war memorial for the millions of British, American, Allied people who gave their lives for freedom. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of whatever you want to do as long as it doesn't hurt or infringe upon anyone's rights. The sacrifices we've made to live in a world 2015, and David Cameron, George Osborne, they're still considering, I mean, they fucking lowered the flags, the masts on the town hall, they lowered the flags there. Even in Salford, they're flying the Union Jack, the symbol of liberty, flying it at half-mast because the King of Saudi Arabia had died. And guess what came out yesterday? Yep, it's going to take place. There's a man in Saudi decided, I'm not a Muslim anymore, don't like it. He started tearing up a Quran, ripping the pages out, and he has been sentenced to death by beheading. Exactly the same as the Islamic State. This is our major trade partner. We had the biggest fucking military deal in the early 90s, selling about 500 Tornadoes to the guys. Biggest military partner. Allies, they're gonna kill someone's baby. Obviously he's grown up now, but this is someone's kid. Decided, don't like religion. They're gonna chop his head off. They're gonna lock him in the room for however long, march him, probably crying, put him somewhere so some old fucking Bedouin can chop his head off, probably taking about 5 or 6 blows. Don't watch those videos on Live Leak, it's disgusting. They never get a clean cut. These are not highly trained samurai with like super sharp Hitori Hoshi swords, no. These are nasty old sabers from the desert, you know, rusting by sand. And it's not right, you know, it's not right. As someone who's lived in the Middle East, as someone who's seen the levels of madness, and it is madness, you're not gonna get reason out of it. If they were reasonable, they wouldn't be like this. It's madness. And one thing we should do as a civilized country, Great Britain, the problems there, come on, different video, different thing, this is about Saudi. One thing we should do is not be fucking encouraging these people for their beheadings and their Wahhabism by pumping billions of pounds into their economy. This comes back to, like, you know, many ideas I've had with very many inspirational people, and one of those very inspirational people I've spoken to in the last few years was Jacques Fresco. He must be about 100 years old now, and I have never sat with someone who understood as well as he did how money fucking corrupts everything. You put a dollar sign, a pound sign in front of it, as Bill Hicks says, it's like a turd falling into your gin and tonic, like a fucking lump of feces infecting it. And if they ever do privatize the NHS fully, I'm out of here. I'm gone. We've lost Britain. The NHS is probably the last thing that means anything here, the National Health Service, if you must. So I've spoken for long enough now. And what I'll do is I'll gently pan around so you can see the twilighty, lovely Manchester dusk when it's not raining. So we have trams, just like Amsterdam. How cool is that? London doesn't have trams, except Croydon does, but not London. And thank you very much for watching. You can check us out at indigen.org.uk or a to z.digital. Look at that dope name, mate. Don't even need the .co.uk. .digital. A to z.digital. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Fuck the Saudi establishment. Stop giving them billions. Stop encouraging Wahhabism around this world. Thank you.